Well, hello, JoJo Cross is here, and we are back here on Stitches. Today we are going to do my Kidcore section of the island. So I'll just show you the grid again so you can kind of see that. Down here, number 17 on the bottom row, just to the right of the corner there. We have to do a villager home, and no flowers are allowed in this acre. So that is our goal today. I've got to see if I can get Filbert moved into there. I did get him onto the island. How did I do that? I forget. But I may have amiiboed him in. I think I did. Anyways, and then I do have to roll the dice and see if we need any cliffs or anything in this acre. I'll show you my map just so you can see what that looks like at this current time and the villagers that I have right now. So yeah, we've got most of our keepers at this point. Plucky still has to go, Bo still has to go. If I were to kick out Wart Jr., I would replace him with another frog in the same house, so it would have to be that. Patty is going to be on my farm area. Melba is going to be my cottagecore girl. Gabby and Pico already have their houses as well as Wart Jr. And then, yeah, Filbert, I need to move his house over into the Kidcore land, but I don't want to do that until I know what kind of terraforming I need to do first and stuff like that. And just so you can see, we're going in a swirly pattern. So if you look at Carolee's original thing that I was following, the dice rolls are up in the top right corner as to what they indicate. We had drawn number 4 on our dice as far as the grid pattern as to what we're following. So if you see the little arrows at the bottom, number 4. So I basically started at the top right corner, and I'm going in a big circle until we get to the center of the map. So that is what we're on right now. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that again for a refresher. And then otherwise, let's go ahead and I'm gonna head over and grab. Oh look, we have a rainbow, you guys. Oh, that's so pretty. I haven't seen a rainbow on this island yet. Well, yeah, we're gonna go over and grab Filbert's house, and then I need to plot out this land over here and get it kind of prepped and ready. So I'll be right back. Okay, and funny enough, my villager, I just talked to Wart Jr. and he said, did you notice we have a double rainbow? Look at that, we do. We have a double rainbow. Yeah, I didn't even notice that, and he pointed it out to me. Look at Filbert being so cute down here in the trees. He's adorable. Filbert, I have your house. We're gonna figure out a spot for you today, buddy. So what I do need to do is roll my dice. So let me see if I have them in my pocket. Let's see. I do not. So let me get that out. Okay, and whenever you place it down, it always starts with the 1 on top. So we're going to go ahead and give it a roll and see what we get here. Okay, we got a 5. What is a 5? 1 cliff. Okay, so I'm going to have to just do a 1 layer. Okay, so we'll pick that up and we'll get going on our terraforming. Okay, I was trying to decide like where do I want this terraforming because to be honest, I don't really want too much terraforming on this island. I mean, on this plot of land. But if anything, maybe I'll put it, let me try to see what is going to be around this thing. So behind it, I'm going to have my farm core. Okay. And then to the right is medieval, which will be next, actually. Trying to think, maybe the top left corner might be the best because I don't really want to block too much of this stuff. I'm just going to put a tiny little piece of it. I'm not going to put a ton. So I think I'm going to put it in top left. All right, so let me get this tree out of here. So let me get that. And I might be able able to keep the tree that's next to it there. We'll see. But let me get this terraformed really quick. I'm just gonna put like a tiny little plot, maybe enough to, you know, get a tree on it or something. And maybe I'll put my little, you know what? I have my little stairs right there. Let me see. Maybe it would be better to be up one here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do it just a little bit across here, and quite literally just have like it 3 wide, enough to put a tree on top, and then we'll be good to go on this, because I don't want that much terraforming in here. And honestly, just this little challenge part of it is only, doesn't say how much of it you have to have, so at least I never made that requirement, so I can put a very small amount and I will be happy with that. So I want to have it 3, oops, not here. There we go. I like to have it 3 wide so that you can round the corners, because you can't round the corners if it's not at least 3 wide. So let me see, I need to get a ladder. Okay, let's get up here and see what I can fit. If I could put like a tree, maybe right here, and then another tree over here, which I'll have to widen this out one more, then I will be happy. And then I can put a little something in the middle. So let's see if I can do that. That would be great. Let's see, put a tree here. And I think I'll just put a cute little orange tree up top. Yeah, okay. And then I do need to widen this one more, I do believe. So let me get down really quick and just, I think I just need to put one more square where I'm standing. And maybe, let me just try here. And that might get me one over in this little corner here. So let's get back up there. And then I got to go around these corners. And I don't want them to be lined up. So, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see, right here. Okay, perfect. And then I think I'll put my pear tree up here. Yay. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, very good. So then let me just go around the corners. And that is going to be our end of our terraforming in this little section. I am calling this my little cheat today because, oh my gosh, no. No, girl. And she took out my little roses. Hold on. I've got to replace my mistake. Rosies, where are you? Let's see. There they are. Okay, perfect. All right, and then we're gonna round this corner back here, and we've got one more on, 2 more on this side. Perfect. Okay, and then I want to put the grass where that dot is there. Very good. And we'll probably carry these steps across, even though you can't see them, and maybe come out this way so that you can kind of walk around, you know. But yeah, I think that looks good there. And I actually think that I'm going to put Filbert's house maybe right in front or to the side of it. Maybe to the side. Let me take out this tree because I think that's where I'm going to put Filbert's house. He's got a little blue house, which is super cute, kind of more in the dark primary colors, you know. So we'll place that right here, and then I'm going to time travel one day so that I can get it moved in. Nope, that can't go there. I feel like I'm standing away from the cliff enough. Should we move in here? Let me imagine it. I may want to go one more forward just so I can put a tree back there or two. Actually, I'm not even going to see the trees, so it's fine. yeah, I kind of like how that's lined up with that hill. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I like Filbert's little house. Okay, let me fast forward, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We've got his little house moved in. Looks super cute there. And here he is, he's sweeping his new little area. I was just told that I have a campsite villager today, so we're gonna run through the messy portion of the island and go see who's here, because you never know, it might be someone we might be interested in. I've got a couple villagers I gotta get rid of here, so... Oh, no. Is this Leopold? No, Mott. Yeah, we're not gonna take Mott today. Okay, I think what I would like to do is I'm going to use the in-game pathing for around his house, just because it's going to match his house better because he's got that gray door on the front, and also because I have medieval coming in on this side, and I'm going to use the in-game pathing over here as well, and I thought it would kind of join the two together. So I think what I'm going to do is make a little path going all the way from this side to the other side, like from the front, and then kind of going up to his house. You'll see in just a second, but kind of like a little road, a little path road type deal. And I think I want to make it 3 wide, just so that if I do want to make it a road elsewhere, I can. This is the line, so I think I'm going to put the end of it on this line here, yeah, and then I'm going to go all the way across to my next acre, and I'll just stop right before it, and then that way if I want to continue it onto that acre, it will look more blended, I guess. None of these acres are really blending, but I feel like in the front, the path kind of needs to be a little bit linked together so we can kind of get around this island. So that is where we'll stop on that. And then I'm going to do 2 more wide going up this way. I've never done Kidcore before. This will be the first time I've interjected any sort of Kidcore, aside from a long time ago on like my basic first islands, you know, I probably made a playground, I would say, out of the basic stuff that the game came with. And not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna make him a little playground here too. Because when I think of Kidcore, that's kind of what I think of. But we'll try to make it a little more, I don't know, we'll just try to put as much whimsy and cuteness in here as I can. I want it to be, you know, not too normcore, but also a little bit, because that kind of reminds me of Kidcore, if that makes any sense. So, oh, hi, Plucky. Hello. She's fixing to get in the way, I can totally tell. This path will just maybe do 2 wide. I don't know. Let's see how we get to his door here. I think 2 wide will work. No, it's going to have to be 3 wide as well. Yeah, because this is the center of the door. Okay, so that's fine, because then that will even it out with the other parts. Oh, you can't go any closer in there. Huh. Yeah, you can't. That's a bummer. I wish you could do it underneath the house like you can on HHP. It would be really nice if we had that capability in-game in this part. Oh, right. And then we're going to go back up this direction, and then I think out front here we're going to put a few things to just, you know, give it that Kidcore type look. I do want to put up some fencing, which I think I'll put a little bit behind his house going across. So let me grab that and a few of the things I want to put out, and then I'll come back. All right, I have a few things that I wanted to use. So I think right here, I wanted to try using the fencing. I've never used it before on an island. I see a lot of other creators using it, but I have never used it. But I thought it would be cute to add some color this way. But I don't know. We'll see if I like it. Oops. Apparently I'm standing not far enough away from the other one here. Okay. Oh, good. I'm going to be able to get 3 across, hopefully. Nice. Okay. That looks colorful. Could put one more like on the side. I don't know how they join up. Let's see. Oh, how I wish they would make a nice little clean cut corner, you know? It would be really nice. Okay. And then down in the front here, I wanted to put a little bit of, well, first of all, let me take out this brown, since we know where our lines are now. We don't need this anymore. But I kind of want to fence the front off, so that we can get, you know, we've got to make it safe for the children. Because the kids can't be falling in that little water path over there. Okay, Plucky, girlfriend. Okay, goodbye. Go. Shoo, 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 shoo. Goodbye. Nope. Bye. Thank you. They always have to be right where you need to be. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm thinking I'm going to put the steel fence. I have quite a few of those. So I was thinking of trying, I've never used this before either. I've always felt like it kind of looked Kidcore. But it's cute. I think it makes a nice little rainbow look across the front here. I'm gonna need more though, I think. Because I think it only came in the 4 colors, or at least that's the only 4 that I really liked for this. Probably one more, maybe 2 more. Let's see. Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need more of that fencing, because I need to go all the way over here too. How many more can I do? Let's see. This is not totally even. Let's see. Each one is like 1. It's not evenly spaced, is it? Okay. Well, I will worry about that momentarily. Oh, they're chit-chatting. They're having a little combo over there. Okay, so down here on this area, before we get too carried away, I want to put some of the designs that I've collected here. So let me see. The first ones that I had, oh, he made her mad. Oh no, that's a bummer. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, girlfriend. Wow, you look really steaming mad there, sister. Oh. I think we're gonna put some of this pathing here, but I need to put it rainbow kind of. So we're gonna go across with all the different colors. And this will lead over to his house as well. From the other areas. I'm not sure how to join that together. I guess I could try joining the other walkway to that. But I'm not sure how to make it where it looks like cohesive, you know? What'd you say to her, Filbert? You really pissed her off. I'm sure it's something silly. Okay. I think over here we'll go ahead and add, I'm just going to add a couple little things here to join this walkway to the other side. So I'll put another rose path in here. just put a couple of the little, this walkway here, just to join the two here. That way it looks like you can, you know, see a little path here. Okay, well, I think that's good for now as far as that's concerned. And then I wanted to put down some of these other cute little designs around just to make it kind of look like, you know, he's been having a little drawing. He's been going around drawing on this little area. You know, it's so cute. I love these designs. Whoever came up with these things, you know, super cute. We're gonna put a little bit up by his house too. Maybe one down over here. Just kind of spread the love. The kids have been drawing. I wanted to do hopscotch, but I don't really have, I don't have enough room for it, sadly enough, on this island. I'm still gonna need a bunch of space for roads and things coming up, so I really have to preserve. But if I get any more space in the end, I could probably come back and, you know, add some things. And then I thought this little froggy was super cute, so I definitely thought we needed the frog. Like, he's adorable, right? I like it. But I think that kind of adds, you know, a little bit of whimsy to the area, makes it super cute. And then what else did I put in my little pocket here? I have a bunch of stuff, yeah. So on this area here, I was just gonna put down maybe, you know, some kind of pattern, and then we'll put down a little table and chair set. I'd like to use this actually because it's really colorful and I think it works for Kidcore. So we'll just do like a little patch here of some brick, and then I'm gonna put down a little table and chair set for Filbert and his friends to sit and hang out at. So I got this little garden table, and I got it in green because I wanted to use the froggy chair. I always think it's super cute, and also a baby chair. And I got the baby chair in green, and then I got the froggy chair in green too. So then they'll both kind of be able to hang out. And I think I can turn the, yeah, look at us. Aren't we cute? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Like, hang on, maybe I can capture this endearing moment. Oh, look at us being so happy together. So happy together. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the froggy, whoops, I need to get out of camera mode, goodness. I'm gonna turn that, there we go. Maybe I wanna leave it, then you can see the frog, right? Yeah, I think I need the frog. He's not cute without it. Alright, I also got these little paint supply kit things, and I wanna put them down as if those are what they were using to paint this stuff, you know? So I'll put another one, maybe I'll put it up here along the walkway. Got a couple different ones, so looks like we've been out painting and having fun, you know? And then I did get a little plastic pool. I thought I would put that up here by his house. I'm not sure if I need to put any pathing under it. I think we're okay just slapping it down. I feel like people just put the pools down in the grass, you know? So I'm gonna put that up here. And that way, because you know, the kids have to be out playing in the pool. And then I do think I'm gonna put some sand down. So let me try putting a little bit of sand pathing over here. Because I kind of want to create a playground area over on this side. So I thought it would be cute to put some sand pathing down. And then I'll just put all the little playground stuff inside of this area. And that will you know, kind of just show where the little playground is at in front of his house. I wish they had a swing set. You know, we played on our swing set when I was a kid, like so much. And but the game doesn't have that. We do have that little climbing thing and stuff. Melba, are you really serious that you're gonna do this right here, you guys? Right when I'm trying to put pathing down. This is when they've decided that they're gonna have this big old conversation. Guys, I'm coming your way. I need you to move so I can do this. I thought you were mad at Filbert. And all of a sudden you guys are buddies again. Okay. It would be really super good if you guys would be done with this conversation. Like, for reals. And now I think they're going to make me join in the conversation, probably. Oh. Oh no, yep. Okay, well maybe if I get in on the conversation, they'll stop. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Move along. Move along, Melba. Thank you. Thank you, darling girl. Okay, you know you're super... Do not sit down. Do not. Oh my gosh. Melba, no. Yoga this direction. This way. Oh no. Why? Why, kids? Why? Okay. I feel like I want to put the jungle gym back here though. Oh no, maybe I'm gonna put the tricycle parking back here. All right, so is it gonna look weird to put different pathing? Maybe I'll just join up this concrete pathing back here, and then that way they can park their little tricycles back on this thing. But I still think I want to keep the grass. I don't know, maybe you know what? We're gonna move this to the other side. I'm just thinking this now. Also, I think I need to move these because I need to put this concrete up a little further. And actually, I might even put the fencing up a little further back here, like where I'm at, instead of where it was. Because I want to have all the little tricycles and stuff parked back here, like little bike parking. I think it would be super cute. So let me get this in back here. It's funny, you think you know what you're gonna do, but on this particular one, I generally have absolutely no idea. All I know is that Kidcore is just very colorful and cutesy and lots of play type stuff, and I'm not very good at it. That's the thing. This is not going to be my superstar acre for sure. Okay, let me find the first fence I took down. Nope, plastic pool. Okay, here. That fence, and we're going to move that back. Yeah, I think we're going to put it on the lines. It kind of hides that, and actually it's going to yell at me again in that. There we go. Okay, move that up to that. And then we'll put our other one here. No, not a rocket. We are going to put a rocket out. But where did my other fence go? Okay. Oh, I guess I had that down there. So, okay. And then we'll put the other fence right here. And we'll push that out. Can I go? Yeah. Can we go one in? Yeah, perfect. Okay. I kind of need one more fence here, don't I? I have another one, but it's not like in the rainbow color family. But I could use it. Let me get it out and see what we got here. It's this one. So I've got dark. I can use the white one, I guess. That will be okay. Put one more white one right here. I don't want to block it too much because, you know, I still want them to be able to access, like, each other's things. I just want it to be kind of blocked so you kind definition of things. But I do think I'm going to fence in this side and along here with the rest of this fencing. And I'll probably put a little path going like from down here over to this direction. So I don't know if I think I'm going to keep this just the concrete though, and the rest not. Let me see my patterns. I don't remember if I had, I was trying to make lines. See this? I was trying to make this. Let me see if I can make that work. I just kind of created my own. I know you can get really much better ones than what I made, but I was trying to make kind of an easier version of, you know, the lines that you would use on the street. The problem is they're not going to join together because I made it for dash lines. But, you know, I could just do this and it should be just fine. I don't know. We'll see how the bike parking goes. Go down one more. Go down one more on this one. But yeah, this is my version of street dash lines. I kind of rounded the edges, which probably was unnecessary, but it's okay. I think I can put one more in. Yeah. That'll give us some parking. So it's not quite what I would pick, but you know, I'm making homemade stuff, so we're just gonna roll with it. So we're gonna put tricycle here. Let's see, let's push that up and turn it. I want to turn it like they just pulled in. Okay, and then let's see if I can get another. I have quite a few of them. Pull the pink one. You can put them kind of haywire. They're not gonna come in all the same. All right, and then I do have, what do I have? I have this electric scooter. All right. And then we'll put another tricycle down here. Like a such. Actually, kind of like it up there. And then we'll put one more down lower. Oops, not a playground gym. Crazy. Do I have it here? Here. There we go. Cool. All right. And then I'm going to put that little playground gym that we just saw over here. Big boy. There we go. Yeah. Do that. And then, let's see, I want to put a little elephant slide. Put that guy going that way so we can see him. He's cute. All right. And then I have some springy ride-ons I was going to put over here. So I thought, you know, those little boingy things that kids kind of spring around on. I think those are super cute. I do want them facing, I think I want them facing the same way, actually. That way. I wish you could sit on these. I don't understand why you can't. Okay, and then down on this front here is probably where I'll put that pool that I was going to have. And I think we'll put it just right over here. Let me find my little pool. There it is. And then I think I want to get a couple little towels and stuff and just lay them out here because I feel like my childhood, that's kind of how it was we would just have all of our towels laying down here and things like that. Yeah, so I'm going to put those down there. And then some of the stuff I'm just going to kind of throw out because of, you know, like they got abandoned by the kids or whatever. So this thing, when I was a kid, we had this little rocket kind of like this that you could climb up into. So I thought that would be cute on this playground. And then I'm going to put a little dinosaur toy down here, and that'll just be like a little abandoned toy that some kid was playing with. I always feel like you always saw a bunch of toys on the playground too. So I think I'm gonna put this little, where is it? Did I not bring it? Oh, Mom's plushie. Let's see which one I got. Oh, it won't sit up there. Oh, that's a bummer. Because we can sit up here. Oh, darn. I thought you could put something. Can I put it here? Maybe I can put it here. Oops. No? And you can't put it back here either, huh? Oh, bummer. I mean, they've got those solid areas. You would think you could put something up there. Okay, well, we'll put Mom's plushie over here by the slide then, I guess. Oh, that's a cute one. Aw. I didn't even look to see which one it was. I just got it in the mail today from my mom. Okay, and then over here I thought I could put this little rocking horse. Doesn't really go, but I figure, you know, kids bring all their little toys and leave them around, you know. That's how it is. It's how we roll when we're kids. What is this steel fence? Do I have another one? Let me see. Place. Oh. Okay then. Let's move that in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I thought I left off at the ending color, but it was that one. Okay. I'm also going to put some of that walkway down here that I have, so just the little steps. So we're gonna do like, just put that down there. I guess I don't really need more than one on that one, because then I can just kind of, let's see, maybe we'll put the frog here as the turning point. And then we'll put some of the turn ones this direction. So we'll just make this kind of trail off to the side here. That way it just looks like, you know, it has that whimsy. We gotta have the whimsy. This probably would be easier just to drop without going into this every single time, huh? I think I want to put another little design down here. This little rainbow one is super cute. And then we'll put one more little step at the end, right there. Cute. All right, that's cute. And then, let's see, I gotta get more fencing to go along here, and I would like to line this side as well if I can get it to go. And then I do need some more stuff to fill in here, so I'm gonna go see what else I have in my magical pockets, and I'll be right back. All right, down in the front here, I kind of wanted to put a certain few little things. So I want to put down some patterning and see how it looks first of all, because I'm not quite sure on these as to how they kind of display, but I thought these little flowers would be cute to put under since I can't have real flowers. But they might clash with the items, so let me see. I was gonna put one of these fire flowers as our flowers. Oh yeah, they're so cute. Okay, why have I not used this before? They're adorable. All right, I'm gonna do that lining these fences. So we're gonna have those out in front. Let's see, we'll do maybe 3 across in the front of this one. I'm gonna have to go get some more of those too, because I think I only have 4 maybe, I'm pretty sure. And I want to do it on the other side too, because they are super cute. So let's see, let's do another fire flower there. And then here we'll put another fire flower. Oh yeah, that is adorable. Okay, I love that. So that's like the flowers in their yard instead of regular flowers. Oh, and then you know, then I'm wondering, do I even need this? I don't feel like I do at this point. So I think I'm gonna take this pathing away, because then I'm gonna put my fire flowers along this fencing, and I think that will be cute enough. It doesn't really need this little walkway because you kind of have the other one. So yeah, let me make sure I get the spacing right. I'm gonna have, let's see, probably that one, and then it'll probably like start right here maybe. And we'll do the flowers again. And then we'll do flowers here. And then we'll do one more like on the far edge. And that will be super cute. So I'll need to go get 2 more of those. I need to go get my fencing to finish up the fencing. So let's put a fire flower. Lucky, you're trying my patience, girlfriend. Alright, and then I had, let's see, I thought it would be cute to have a few other things out here too. I don't want to overdo, obviously, but you know, there's just some things. And I gotta add some stuff up by those trees too, which I'll probably just put these little models and stuff up that direction. But I wanted to put this here because someone's probably playing their Nintendo. I thought it'd be kind of funny to have Rossetti up here maybe, so maybe I'll put him up here. Let me get up this direction. Sorry, Bug, I didn't mean to scare you, but yeah, Rossetti might be funny to have right in here. Just kind of popping up, and then I'll turn him so you can see him. I think that's cute. And then I do have some other stuff from the Nintendo or Mario Brothers, like this super mushroom. Thought he would be cute kind of up here. And then I also have, what else do I have? I had a star and the 1-up mushroom. But what if I put the little dinosaur thing back here? Oh my gosh, hang on, I gotta get down and go back up. Because she's being crazy. She's being crazy. Oh my gosh. Go up, 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 up. Alright, and then let me stand, let me see, let me stand maybe over here and see if I could throw it that way. Where did you go, dinosaur buddy? There. Oh, of course not. How big is it? Maybe I might need to move Rossetti. Go over here and then put it back here. Okay, I don't want it sideways. Let's try this again. Oh, where did they throw it? Here? No. Here, okay. Try it. There we go. Put the little Dyna guy back here. We can go on the edge. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put the mushroom back. Is this the other one? It's a green one. I wonder. I think I like the red one just to add more color. Where did you fly to though, buddy? There we go. Okay, and then we still want to put Mr. Rossetti back down here. He's just out here judging everyone, making sure we don't forget to save our islands, right? Don't forget to save your islands, guys, because Rossetti will be after you. Alright, and then I feel like it's empty over on this side, so I really need to put something on that. Can't put a flower where I normally would put the flower. Maybe I can put my other mushroom up here, or the star. I have a star too. Superstar. Place. No. Oh man, come on, superstar. I don't think it's gonna happen without me getting down. I'm gonna have to build a little thing and then put it up there. You know what? It's just gonna be a little bit of a struggle, but that's okay. This is the reality of these builds. You guys get to see the struggle that is real. All right, so we're gonna put up one little piece of terraforming. All right, and then we're gonna climb up on our ladder. And this is all just so we could stick something right here because the game is fighting me like a big fight. Right here, place. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. That adds a little something, you know. Okay, let me take this little ledge out because we don't need that there anymore. And then I do think the little one-up mushroom would be cute down here, actually. Next to our little table and chair set. Okay, don't dig it, girl. Don't dig it. There we go. Let's move him over just a smidgen so it's right between. Perfect. All right, and then I have so many things. So let's see. Oh, I was gonna put butterflies up there too. I could probably put a butterfly here. That would be cute. But maybe I should put a flower underneath him. Let me do that. Let me put the little circle of flowers. Because we gotta add some excess color, you know. Gotta have the colors. It's kind of Eastery colors still, but I honestly don't have that many options. I have to go with what I have, unfortunately. There you are. Like, where did this yellow one go? Okay, how do I want him? Back? Maybe flying in. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I do need to customize my towels. I've found a little robot. I have a little sandbox. Things like that. So let me throw down, and this kind of is sand, but it's okay. I was going to throw it down and see what happens here. Where'd you go? No. There we go. Oh, it's kind of big. At least it's kind of in a weird... Can I turn it? Yeah, let me pull it back just a notch. Alright, I think I could deal with that. That'd be good. You can't really walk through there, but it's okay. You can walk around in it and stuff. So that works. Okay. I need to go get my flowers and my fencing, and that will kind of help finish up the front. I need to customize those. I was just going to put a little sandcastle down in the front here, just because kids and sand, you know. I don't really need to do the whole beach up, but I just thought, you know, whatever. And then I wanted to put this little signpost up here if it will work with the fencing. We'll see once I get the fencing in, but since it's so colorful, I thought it would be really cute. And then we've got a tin robot. I'm going to throw him down. Let's put him over here. Of course, where Filbert has decided to sweep right now is exactly where I wanted to put my tin robot. So we'll put him here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and then I've got a few little bug models. I just thought I would throw a couple of them around. Just because, you know. Because he's a little lazy too. Oh, getting a reaction. Apologetic. Alright. Alright, yes, I'm so sorry. Okay. And then let's see if I can get this little emperor down here. Yeah. Cute, cute. Let me turn this one this way. That's good, yeah. Just so they're a little bit different. Wow, she was gonna run me over. Okay, and then I had this snail model. I think he'd be cute right on the edge over here. I love this little snail model. It's adorable. Hopefully that'll work with the fire flower behind it, but we'll see. And then I have some balloons that I had gotten, and I thought those would be cute, you know, because kids and balloons. Let's see. Let's try one out here. Let's see. It's the big glowing moss ones. I could have done normal, but this will add color at nighttime, so that might be kind of cute. And add another one down here. And maybe another one over here. And then I think I'm gonna come over here and just throw maybe one back here would be good. All right, and then what is this guy? Those are my beach towels, painting set, baby bear, toy box. So had a few more things. Let's put the toy box down here by the pool. I feel like that could be full of their little pool toys, you know? So we'll put that there. And then we'll put the baby bear. Maybe the baby bear could be over here. I wonder if the baby bear would sit in that baby chair. Let's see. Will the baby bear sit in the baby chair? Place. No. Boy, wouldn't that be cute? Darn. Nintendo is mean. I'll say it again. We need to find a way to get us and little villagers and people to be able to sit better in the chairs and stuff. Okay, so towel, 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 and then the painting set. I'm going to throw another painting set down and a ball. And then I think we're just about done. So this will be good to go. I think I'll put the ball right here. And then I think I'll put this little painting set right here. It's a different kind, so it definitely has a little different look to it. There we go. Let's do that. Cool. Okay. Let me go grab those other things I need and I'll be right back. All right, before I run and get that fencing, I thought I better put down my trees and get those out of my pocket. So I'm gonna put a couple along the back here. Don't really want to go on that line, but I also don't want to be in line with this other tree. So I think I'll put this one on this area here. And you know what? I think it'll be okay to be in line with the other one since they're in a set of 3 here. So we'll put these back here. I think that looks cute to line the fence that way. Yeah, I like that. And that's okay if it takes up a little bit of that space. I also can't get this stinking thing out of my pocket. I can't remember who they said it belonged to. But I can't get it out of my pocket, I think, until tomorrow or the next day. Because you're not allowed to drop it. Let me see. Am I allowed to drop it? Someone lost this. That's all it's telling me. Alright, well, anyway, I'll be back. Oh, and I'm also going to throw down these towels real quick before I go, just to get them out of my pocket. So, oh, wrong way. We've got a little yellow one. I'm going to put like the yellow one, and then I have a blue one, and I also have one with like green on it. Still the wrong way. You would think it would go the other direction, but I kind of want them to be a little bit off kilter, you know? I feel like they're kind of thrown down willy-nilly. Oh, that works. Okay. And then we'll put this one down over here. It's all the kiddos who've been playing in the water. Put a little break in between them just so you can walk through if you want. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's the little play in the water area over there. And then, yeah, now I'm gonna go to the island. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna try and get the fencing down here, and then I will put the little flowers out. So here is that. Let's see, we've gotta push it over. Oh, does it always have a gap? No. Why is it not going over? Why? Why was that having to happen? Oh, well. Everything's always hard in this game. Nothing's easy. Alright. get? I think I got 8 total. Yeah. Okay, that lines the front. I don't think I have enough to go along the whole side, but maybe I can do the side of the playground here a little bit. Let me get close enough here. Let's see. Go one up there. Yeah, that lines up with the other fence, I guess. That goes pretty close to the other one. I didn't know if it would do that or not. Let's see, we'll do this one. I think that's it. I think that's all I have for fencing. Yeah, the rest of these are my little fire flowers. So, got a couple of fire flowers to put in. Those are really cute. Gotta put this one in from the side, but hopefully it will turn alright. Alright, yeah. Especially since I can't have flowers, I think that works out pretty nicely. Maybe I'll put one more here at the entrance and one more over there. Because they're stinking cute. And then I'll put one more right here, just so they match and adds a little more whimsy over here. Because you can't really go down here anyways. Yeah. Down here. And then we'll put this one right here. Yeah. Cute. I really like those little flowers. They're adorable. Nice. Okay, and then I think I've got everything else in. We've got our little fencing to line the front with our little walkway that's been written all over by the kiddos. We've got our little playground here where we've got all of our things to ride on. And then we have our little pool area over here where the kids can play in the little pool. We can lay down and hang out together. We've got our little area here for maybe mom, dad, parents, friends, everybody. You can play your game if you want. And then we also have our little tricycle parking area. So yeah, I think this is gonna complete my little Kidcore area. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it wasn't the most exciting build, but I think it turned out pretty cute, especially since it's not generally my forte. So it's definitely kind of going back to normcore, but you know what? It's okay. I'll take it. You guys have a great day, great rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye guys.